Hello everyone. Yes, this is the series. Will be the next series for our Japanese here, and I will make the Chinese one. So it is really hot today, so I decided to lose my hat, and I'm gonna not wear my fleece this time. It is about 100 degrees here, so hopefully I can make it through this video without passing out. Okay. All right. So this time I will have a script for you guys. So if you can't see, just go ahead and you can go ahead and look in the description area. Where's my script? Thought I brought it with me. It will be in the description area. You guys can follow along. Okay, here it is. So yeah. So now this is a continuation of the yo ni suru. The yo, remember we had, well not yo ni suru, the yo we talked about before, and there are two different forms I want to introduce here today. Okay, so if you understand, if you got the concept of the other yo, then this one shouldn't be a problem. Only one thing, I'll show you here. Okay, so these two new forms we have. The first one is yo ni suru, and then the second one is yo to suru. Okay, now what's going to happen, like for example, like we had iku, we said iku becomes iko, and we had taberu will be tabeyo. So here, the same thing is going to happen. Like we'll take iku for example. You want to use it, this part yo is going to drop off, and it's going to, like iku will become iko to suru. Iko to suru. Alright? Iko to suru. That's why you have this parentheses here, you know, for this yo, because it's telling you that has to drop off with, you know, well, depending on the verb. It's telling you depending on the verb. So it will stay the same if it's taberu, it will be tabeyo. But if you have a verb like iku, it becomes iko, so you will drop off the yo. Alright? Now, with this one here, the yo ni suru, you don't see a parenthesis here, so this means that all you need is the plain form plus yo ni suru. Alright? And I made some example sentences I'm going to show you here in a minute. So first of all, yo ni suru, that means to try and do something, or to make sure to do something. Yo ni suru, try to do something or make sure to do something. This one here, this yo to suru, now that means that you're about to do something, like I'm about to go eat something, I'm about to play games with my friend. Yo to suru. Okay? So let's look at our examples. Let's look at our examples here. And let me see. Where should I start? Should I start with this one? Okay, I'll start with that one over there first. Alright. Now, so here we go. Okay, so 僕の日本語の聞き取りがそんなに強くないので、なるべくたくさんの日本の新聞と面白いドラマを見るようにしているんだ。僕の日本語の聞き取りがそんなに強くないので、なるべくたくさんの日本の新聞と面白いドラマを見るようにしているんだ。Alright? So, where's our, okay, so this is the construction here. The yo ni suru, it became no yo ni shiteruんだ. I'm going to explain, let me translate first. So, 僕の日本語の聞き取りが, so my Japanese listening, kikitori is like referring to your listening skills. Kikitori. So 僕の日本語の聞き取りがそんなに強くないので, so my Japanese listening skills, it's not that good. Like the listening skills are not that good. So そんなに, like in such way. So そんなに強くない. Oh, I'm sorry. そんなに強くないので, the skills, like my listening skills, aren't that strong. Tsuyoi means strong, but when you say tsuyokunai, it'll be not strong. So sonna ni tsuyokunai no de. So it is, they are not that strong. So they're not that strong. So なるべくたくさん so なるべく means as much as possible so なるべくたくさん so see なるべくたくさんの日本の新聞と面白いドラマを見るようにしてる so I'm trying as much as possible to I'm trying as much as possible to read a lot of Japanese newspapers and wait なるべくたくさんの日本の新聞と面白いドラマを見るようにしているんだ so I'm trying as much as possible to look at Japanese news to look at the Japanese news and interesting dramas. I'm trying. So this 見るようにしているんだ you're like you're trying to look at. So as I told you before, this one here ようにする means you try to do something or make sure. So now it's the present tense I'm trying, so it'd be 見るようにしている so 見るようにしているんだ okay and so なるべく when you say なるべく that means as much as possible so as much as possible たくさんの日本の新聞 so a lot of Japanese news and 面白いドラマ and interesting dramas を見るようにしているんだ okay so that's the first construction and for an example since you can see so 友達とゲームをやり始めようとしたら突然に父に叱られたんだ友達とゲームをやり始めようとしたら突然に父に叱られたんだ Okay so let me translate it first okay when I was about to play games with my friends I was all of a sudden scolded by my dad. When I was about to play games with my friend, all of a sudden I was scolded. I was scolded by my dad. Okay? So, 友達とゲーム so with friends, game so 友達とゲームをやり始めようとしたら so now we have ようとする right here. ようとする means to be about to do something. So ようとしたら it was in the past. So when you say したら that means when like in the past that's it was about to happen. So 始める became 始めようとしたら so again is 始める becomes 始めよう okay so 始めようとしたら so when I was yari okay and then yari means to play okay yari yarimasu this is masu okay so you drop off masu yari and then add hajime so yari hajime yo to shitara so when I was about to start playing games with my friend totuzen ni this means all of a sudden totuzen ni chichi this is dad father chichi ni shikarareta nda now this here that is from shikaru that means to scold and when you say shikarareta nda that means now it's the passive you scolded by the dad shikarareta nda okay we'll talk more about passives in the future so shikarareta nda actually I'll put more passives in the next series okay now we have another example sentence here let's see alright let's see I'm just checking on my camera because sometimes the battery okay alright so this one here okay so 今週末は家族を訪ねに行く気はあるそれだけでなく友達と連れて行きたいんだ家族が英語が話せないから我々は着いたら友達のために翻訳をするようにする今週末は家族を訪ねに行く気はあるそれだけでなく友達を連れて行きたいんだ家族が英語が 話せないから我々は着いたら友達のために翻訳をするようにする。Alright. So this weekend, let's see. 今週末は家族を訪ねに行く気はある。So I have plans to go visit my family this weekend. それだけでなく、not only that, 友達を連れて行きたいんだ。Not only that, I want to take my friend along. I want to take him. 家族が英語が話せないから、my family can't speak English. Therefore, 我々は着いたら、when we arrive, 友達のために for my friend 翻訳をするようにする。So I will make sure to translate for my friend. So this weekend I have plans. I want to see my family. Not only that, I want to take my friend along. My family can't speak English. Therefore, when we arrive, I will make sure to translate for my friend. Okay. 今週末は家族を訪ねに行く気はある。それだけでなく、友達を連れて行きたいんだ。家族が英語 I don't know why I keep wanting to say 英語 What's wrong with me today? 英語が話せないから我々は着いたら友達のために翻訳をするようにする。I think the heat is getting to me. That's what it is. So yeah, that's the second example. Alright? Okay, so, I didn't even break it down for you guys. Okay, so, what do we have here? So, first of all, this kiwa aru here, this is like some sort of this is a special way of saying that you have some plans. It's like, I don't know, I guess I would say it's an idiom. So, when you say plain form plus kiwa aru, that means you have plans on doing that. 私は今晩家内と何かを食べる気はあります。私は今晩家内と right? 私は今晩家内と何かを食べる気はあります。そう、気はあります。So 気はあります I have plans on. So it has to be, the verb has to be plain. Plain plus 気はある means you have a plan on doing that. それだけでなく we already know that. That's not only that. 友達を連れて行く Okay, no. Now, 連れて行く that means to take you take someone somewhere. So 友達を連れて行きます That means you're going to take your friend. Okay? 例えば私は今日家内を特別なレストランに連れて行く気はあります I have plans on taking my wife to a special restaurant today. Okay, so 連れて行く Okay, so 家族が英語が話せないから我々は着いたら友達のために翻訳をする So this here is this is the construction right here. Alright, that's the construction. So 翻訳をするようにする So I plan, or not plan, I'm sorry, するようにする That means that I will make sure. So remember, we had plain form plus ようにする That means to make sure or try to. Alright? So, let me see here. Okay, we got 14 minutes. Now, last part. I'm going to read this. This is our little special dialogue here, and I'm going to break it down for you. Okay? So, those are just example sentences, just to show you guys how to use those constructions. Okay? So, here we go. Okay, 今週末は大きい大会が始めるのをしているんだからなるべく早く練習するようにしている。当時第一着になることができればいいんだと思うんだよ。あらゆる点で良い結果を出すために一生懸命練習をしようにするんだ。お楽しみだな。あの大会に行くのを待ってね。大会に行くことができるだけでなく、大会の近くにあるレストランが 特別と聞いて本当によだれがそうな食べ物がたくさんあるんだから2回あのレストランで食べるつもりだ。こんな計画にどう思うかい？ Okay, let me read it again. 今週末は大きい大会が始めるのをしているんだからなるべく早く練習するようにしている。当時第一着になることができればいいんだと思うんだよ。あらゆる点で良い結果を出すために一生懸命練習をしようにするんだ。お楽しみだな。あの大会に行くのを待ってね。大会に行くことができるだけでなく、大会の近くにあるレストランが特別と聞いて、本当によだれがそうな食べ物がたくさんあるんだから2回あのレストランで食べるつもりだ。こんな計画にどう思うかい？ So fun to read. So fun to read. 日本語を読むのは本当に楽しいだと思うんだ。Okay. So,今週末は大きい大会が始めるのをしているんだから。So, I know that this weekend there's going to be a big tournament beginning. Therefore, なるべく早く練習するようにしている。Therefore, I am trying to practice as quickly as possible. I'm trying to practice as quickly as possible. 当時 at that time 当時第一着になることができれば So at that time if I can come in first place if I can come in first place I think that will be great. It will be good. In other words, at that time I wish I will come in first place. あらゆる点で良い結果を出すために一生懸命練習をしようにするんだ。So, あらゆる点で So, in order for these good results to come out, I will work. I will make sure to work very, very hard, very diligent. I will make sure to work very diligent. お楽しみだな。So that's like it was going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. お楽しみだな。あの大会に行くのを待ってね。So I can't wait to go to that tournament. So now this here, I'm going to tell you guys, 待ってね. You probably already know that it's just another way of saying, this is just another way of saying 待ってない. It's like slang. Like 待ってない, that means I can't wait. So you say 待ってね. That it's just nine, just ne. They do that in Japanese. It's like a slang way of saying it. So 待ってね. Okay. Let's see. 大会に行くことができるだけでなく, so not only am I able to go to this tournament, 大会の近くにあるレストランが特別と聞いて, not only am I able to go to not only am I able to go to this tournament, I heard that there's a special restaurant near this tournament. I heard that there's a special restaurant near this tournament. Okay? 本当によだれが出そうな食べ物がたくさんあるんだから。So, let me see. 本当によだれ。Okay, so I heard that there's a special restaurant near that tournament. And 聞いて and there's really let's see. Okay, and there's a lot of there's like food that is so delicious. Yodare got deso na tabemono. They like the food is so delicious. I heard that there was a lot. Therefore, 2回あのレストランで食べるつもりだ. Therefore, I plan to eat at that restaurant 2 times. こんな計画にどう思うかい? So what do you think about this plan? こんな計画にどう思うかい? What do you think about this plan? So let me break this down here. Alright, so 今週末は大きい大会が始めるのを知っているんだから. So we already know 始めるのを. So this part here, when you say 始めるのを知っている, like you know that it's going to begin. 始めるのを知っているんだ. なるべく早く, that is as quickly as possible. Before we had just なるべく, that means as much as possible. But when you add 早く, that means as quickly as possible or as early as possible. 練習をする. And then we have 練習するようにしている. So you're trying to practice right now. So するようにする. ようにしている. Trying to, making sure to. 当時 is at that time. 第一着 is first place. So になる. 第一着になる. That means the becoming in first place. And then ことができれば. So ことができる means you're able to do. So ことができれば if you're able to do いいんだと思うんだよ. So I think that it will be great. But see, that's the literal translation. But when you say ba, like something ba in this, like ba in da to omoimasu, that means you wish for it to happen. You wish. In da to omoimasu. So あらゆる点で良い結果を出すために. So for these good results to come out, okay, 良い結果を出すために for the results to appear, these good results, okay, and あらゆる点で, I don't know how to explain this あらゆる点で. And to be honest with you, I learned this あらゆる点で良い結果を出すために together. It was like in a phrase. A long time ago, I learned it together. So I don't really know how to explain あらゆる点で. So those of you who are familiar with this あらゆる点で, if you guys know how to explain that, it'll be appreciated. Go ahead and leave it down in the comment area. Because to be honest with you, I just memorized it. I didn't learn it like grammatically. So it was just in a phrase, okay? So あらゆる点で良い結果を出すために, but I understand this part because 良い is good and 結果 means results. を出すために, 出す means to come out or appear, and then ために is for. So for these good results to appear, 一生懸命. Now 一生懸命 means to work. It means like diligence, working hard. So 一生懸命練習をしようにするんだ. So 練習をしようにするんだ. So let's see, where are we? 練習をしよう. So something is weird here. Let me see. Okay, I think I messed up somewhere. 練習をするようにする. Okay, yeah, this here should be 練習をする, not she. It should be する here. My mistake. I will, okay. So it should be 練習をするようにする because that means make sure or try to. So I'm going to try and practice. I'm going to try and practice diligently, very hard. お楽しみだな. So I'm looking forward to it. お楽しみだな. あの大会に行くのを待ってね. So 行くのを something のを待ってね. 待ってね. You can't wait to do that. You can't wait to do that. So 大会に行くことができるだけでなく. So we said before 大会に行くことができる. That means to be able to go to this 大会 tournament. And then だけ we talked about this before too. だけでなく. だけでなく is like not only, and you can add that after anything. だけでなく, you can add it after anything. So だけでなく, so not only can I go to that tournament, 大会の近くに. Now 近くに means nearby something. So 大会の近くに close or near the tournament, 近くにあるレストランが特別と聞いて. So I heard that there's a special restaurant near this tournament. So 近くにある near have restaurant が. So 近くにある restaurant. So a restaurant there that is near this tournament. 特別と聞いて. So I heard that it was special. So 特別 means special, and then と聞いて you heard. And 本当に you really 本当によだれ. Now this kanji here, yodare, that means like slobber. Like when someone is like I guess you could say like when something is delicious and you just slobber out the mouth. It's like so delicious looking, you want to eat. That's what the yodare is. Yodare is just like slobber. So yodare ga desou na tabemono. So the yodare ga de, the slobber comes out. So na tabemono. So it's like this food seeming so good that it's making the slobber come out of your mouth. So it's just like very delicious food. So yodare ga desou na tabemono ga takusan naru nda kara. So takusan is a lot, and aru is to have. Dakara, therefore, nikai. Nikai is 2 times. Ano restaurant de, at that restaurant, taberu tsumori da. So taberu tsumori. Now tsumori da is another, what do they call it? What's the word? What is that word? I can't remember it, but it's part of that yo nisuru, yosuru. So this means tsumori da, it means to plan. You have intentions on doing it. So taberu tsumori da, plan on eating. Alright? Konna keikaku ni dou mo kai. So konna is this kind. Keikaku means plan. Keikaku. Okay? This kind of keikaku. So konna keikaku ni, about this keikaku, dou mo kai. How do you think? Now, this kai here, you got to be careful because I don't think women can use kai. Kai is a very informal way of kai. It's the same meaning as kai, but it's just informal. Okay? Kai. Dou mo kai. Wakata kai. If I ask you wakata kai, did you understand wakata kai? And that kai there is just like kai. Wakata kai. Okay? So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm in here burning up. That's it for this Japanese series. I hope it was. I hope I broke it down for you guys clearly. And yeah, like I said, I have the script here. It will be in the description area, and I think I have to make some changes. Yeah, I want to make some changes to suru. There's suru, and I think that was the only one. Yeah, suru. But if you guys find anything weird, just let me know. Okay, this is a learning process for me, just like you guys. So yeah, this is good practice, and let me know if you guys have any questions. And yeah, that's it. And that's the end for this series here. Until next time, I have to make a Chinese one. So, all right, that's it for this video, and thanks for viewing.